Pony soldiers will blame us for this.
No. I will tell Marshal Earp.
Chief Natchez, we are not on the reservation. Marshal Earp will be angry, not listen.
If we sent for him, he no come.
Talk! I know what to do. We will wait for Marshal Earp or Big Wyoming on the trail. They ride much to Charleston. You, my scouts, go find Marshal Earp or Big Wyoming. If you bring Marshal Earp to camp, fine. If you take Big Wyoming, Marshal Earp come looking for him.
They'll be angry, Natchez.
Not as angry as the Pony soldiers will be. If they catch us, we hang. And no more talk. Now go!
Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Wyatt Earp got along very well with most Indians, and he especially liked Chief Natchez, the son of Cochise. But there was one time when the Apache chief was off the San Carlos reservation and became the prime suspect in an act of violence committed near Tombstone.
What's going on here? Now you Apaches just cut out this foolishness right now, you hear?
Where is Marshal Earp?
In Tombstone, where you think you'd be. Now get this rope off of me.
Chief Natchez sent me to find Marshal Earp or you. We find you.
Natchez? Is that rascal done gone and jumped the reservation?
I take you to him. We not hurt you, John Law.
Natchez ought to know better than this. Why, it ain't gonna like it one little bit, I can tell you.
Marshal Earp and Natchez are friends.
They was friends. How far we gotta go?
Not a short ride, not a long ride. You act good, we act good.
Take it easy, Roscoe. We'll live, I guess.
I don't like it. Mr. Gibbs is 9 hours overdue from Charleston. I think the Clantons might have got him.
9 hours is too long to take for that trip. Could be that mule of his has gone lame, though, right?
No, read the telegram again. Here it says that his roadhouse is full of the Clanton outlaws celebrating. He might have bushwhacked him. I never should have let Mr. Gibbs go to Charleston alone.
Wyatt, let me call out the vigilantes. Now, old man Clanton's been asking for a showdown, and this might just as well be it.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is personal. It's my resignation as city marshal and U.S. deputy marshal.
I know you're angry, Wyatt, and I don't blame you. But I think you should take time to think it over.
Sir, Shotgun Gibbs is a good friend of mine. And if he's been bushwhacked, I'm going to get the men who did it. And after that, I want the right to act as a private citizen.
All right. I'll get Doc Holliday.
No, sir, please. Doc isn't in any condition to travel as fast and as far as I may have to go.
Then let me help you, Wyatt.
All right. You just print in your newspaper that I've resigned and left Tombstone. Maybe then I can get the information I'm after.
But I want to ride out with you, Wyatt.
I know that, sir, and I appreciate it. But I want to do this alone. The best way for you to help me is to pass the word that I'm an ex-John Law and bitter. And maybe I can get some hoodlums to tell me the truth.
Wyatt, won't you at least wait until you cool off?
I'm sorry, sir, but the feelings a man has for a good friend never change. If things work out, I'll be back for that star.
Who is it?
Wyatt. You said in your wire the Clantons were celebrating.
Yeah.
They mention Mr. Gibbs?
No. Why?
I have a hunch they bushwhacked him. They didn't mention him at all?
Well, it's too early in the evening for any loose talk. Someone might get to bragging later on when they really get going.
Yeah, I guess that's my best chance. Wait for a tip-off.
Yes, I guess it is.
First, you pass the word that I quit my job. I had a big row with the chief U.S. Marshal and the governor. I'm mad, sick and tired of being a John Law. Too many risks for the money. Well, you know what to say.
Right.
I also need some watered-down whiskey and an introduction to one of the bar girls. I have to act like a man who's trying to forget his troubles.
Well, maybe someone will believe it, but I don't know.
Only one of them has to believe it. Now, while you're trying to set this up, I'll wait in here. I'll come in the front door. If I act different, don't be surprised.
I'll lock the door on the outside.
Where is Marshal Earp?
Big Wyoming say he is in Tombstone.
Well, why did you bring him here? Why did you not wait till Marshal Earp came looking for his friend?
We fear posse.
Marshal Earp would not hurt you. Get my crew stick. It is a sign of friendship. Scout for my friend. Bring him back. I am sorry, Big Wyoming, but I have to see Marshal Earp.
What about?
You are my guest. We have deer meat. We will talk.
Why don't you Indians do things straight? You could have sent Wyatt a message. This way, Wyatt probably reckons I've been bushwhacked. First you jump the reservation, then you kidnap a peace officer. You're in bad trouble, Natchez. And where's my shotgun?
There. You say I'm in bad trouble? There will be worse trouble if they do not find Marshal Earp and bring him here to talk with me. Come to the fire. It is good meat.
I got to water my mule, Roscoe.
They will have water. You act like a man with good sense, Big Wyoming.
Well, how'd you act if you had rifles pointed at your head?
If we find Marshal Earp, we do not need to shoot you.
Well, perhaps I should have told you sooner, Doc. But Wyatt said he wanted to handle it all alone.
Think he took the Charleston Trail?
Well, he said he was going out to look for signs of a bushwhack and then go talk to J.B. Eyre.
Pure selfishness. First time Wyatt Earp ever went out to kill any outlaws, and he wants to do it all by himself. After all, I deserve more consideration, you know. Gibbs was a friend of mine, too. If Wyatt starts killing without me, I'll never speak to him again.
Bring everybody another drink. Here's to the law. Pay you $100 a month, and then they don't even bury you when you're full of lead.
Yeah, the law!
Now I'm gonna drink to myself and all the years I've wasted.
Is it true, Mr. Earp? You really took your badge off for good?
Yep.
Then why don't we go to a table and relax ourselves? Huh?
Sure. Bartender, give her whatever she wants.
You look sad. Come on, everybody's celebrating tonight.
What is it, 4th of July?
Just the same as. Our boys had a big bushwhack.
That's good.
It was real good. There was Curly and Johnny and McAlry's.
Shut up, Lola.
What?
This is Wyatt Earp, the John Law around Tombstone.
Not anymore. He quit. Didn't you, hon?
That's right. Maybe he did.
You ought to hear, and I said I quit.
All right, all right.
Come on. Let's go to my place. It's peaceful like and private at my place.
I gotta wait here for old man Clanton.
He never comes here. Are you sure he didn't tell you to meet him at Galeyville?
Why Galeyville?
That's where the big party is. Ike and Finn and Billy stopped by about an hour ago. They just had a couple of drinks.
Was that you said they were celebrating?
The big bushwhack, hon. Come on. You can talk to the old man tomorrow. Besides, they'll all be too drunk to talk business now.
What's the matter, Doc? You look worried.
Of course he is. The great Marshal Earp got fired.
We don't want this fight. Let's have a drink in the back room.
What about us, hon?
Later.
You've been drinking?
That's part of the act.
The girl, too?
She says that the Clantons pulled a big bushwhack. They're over in Galeyville celebrating. I guess you know who might be dead.
It looks that way.
How do I get at it? By ones or twos?
You mean, how are we gonna get at him? You're not leaving me out of this.
All right.
Well, Clanton parties generally break up about 5 o'clock in the morning. There's only one good trail out of Galeyville till you get to the Forks. We could start shooting there and get them as they come. How many do you want?
Brocious, Ringel, McLaurys, and Clanton.
Why, you make my heart sing.
Hey, Herb!
Yeah?
The boys want you and Doc to come out of there.
You just tell them to keep their shirts on. If it's a fight they want, they're gonna get it.
Out front.
Mine too. Let's go out the back way.
Come on up, I'll cover for you.
Out here!
Any of the boys feel like warning our friends at Galeyville. You're still using wing shots.
Those cowboys are small fry.
Gonna be any different when we jump the big guns?
Yep.
You know what? This is one of the moments I've kept myself alive for.
Ryder coming.
Marshal Earp.
Yes?
Chief Natchez sent me to find you. Very important.
Why?
We take Big Wyoming with shotgun to Chief.
Gibbs?
Is he alive?
Chief Natchez does not hurt him yet. I take you to him. He must talk with you. Very important.
You think he's telling the truth, Wyatt?
Apache does not lie. Here. From Natchez to you, his friend.
Natchez's coup stick with his sign. Why did your chief take Big Wyoming?
I take you to camp. Natchez make talk. He say why.
Wyatt, this may be a trick. Old man Clanton could have arranged it.
No, the Apaches hate Clanton. How far is your camp?
We be there when sun comes up.
All right. I better go alone. Doc, you go on back to Tombstone. Mr. Clum will need one of us there.
Gibbs better be alive. I ought to shoot Natchez, just for all the trouble he's caused me.
You get some sleep, you'll feel better tomorrow.
You love Apaches.
Here! Your friend has bad temper.
So is Natchez. Especially if he gets to thinking that I'm not coming. Move out.
Hey, Roscoe, cut that out. I'm done already awake, boy. What's the little ruckus over there?
We've been here too long now.
Couldn't find what, huh?
No, they are fools. We cannot stay here. Pony soldiers search for us. If they find an Apache chief with a John Law prisoner, I know what they do.
Yeah, so do I. Say, didn't you send 4 of your braves out to scout?
Yes, why do you ask?
Well, if I was you, I'd wait until the 4th and come back before I started breaking camp.
Do you want the Pony soldiers to hang me?
All you gotta do is turn me loose and go back to the reservation.
I do not know I can trust you, Big Wyoming. You could tell about what I have done. We have to shoot you.
Well, now, just hold on. I wouldn't do nothing like that. Wyatt wouldn't like that, and you sure enough wouldn't be his friend no more.
Bring the white man's gun we take from cattle camp. You're a nice Wyoming. But I do not want my men to hang. I do not want to hang. I, Chief Natchez, will shoot you so you do not suffer.
Well, I thank you kindly, but I just ain't ready to shoot him!
Let him go, Mr. Gibbs. It is Marshal Earp, my friend. He is a brave man.
I thought you were, too.
Take it easy, Wyatt. Chief here says he's got bad troubles.
He sure has. Jumping the reservation, kidnapping a peace officer?
No, it's worse than that. Maybe he'll tell you.
He better.
I tell him, I need your help. We saw many Clanton outlaws bushwhack Mexican wagon train. These were not Mexican soldiers or fighting men, just wagon drivers with guards. I know we should stop it, but I do not have enough braves. There were too many. We saw the Clantons kill and then they torture. It was not nice. Then we saw them do more. They scalp Mexican drivers. They want Pony soldiers to think Apaches do this thing. We are not on reservation, true. It is not permitted us to be here, true. But we are hunting for food. Now we be blamed for this murder.
Them Clantons?
Where'd it happen?
San Luis Canyon. Only 3 sleeps ago.
Old man Clanton and his men were celebrating at Galeyville last night. I thought it was you they bushwhacked.
You believe me?
Yes. Well, I'll have to go to San Luis Canyon. I'll have to make an official report on this.
What if the Pony soldiers catch us there?
I said I believed you. Does Natchez not trust me?
Chief, this is bad trouble. But Wyatt can square you with the Army.
Very well. We go. Give him his gun. I go.
You know, I guess I never will understand them Apaches. Now, why couldn't that scamp have just wrote you a letter?
Because the Apaches don't believe in writing messages. They think that their soul will go with the letter and never return. How would you like it if your soul wound up in the dead letter office?
Well, tell you the truth, I ain't got much faith in the U.S. mails myself. Listen, is there any way that we can pin that massacre on them Clantons?
We'll find out.
Thank you kindly.
Marshal Earp know how Apache takes scalp? Would Apache do this?
No.
Bad Apache is not nice. Bad white man is worse.
I agree with you. The colonel at Fort Huachuca will have to hear about this. Will you come with me?
Pony soldiers not like us. It is not good to go there.
You better go and tell them your story yourself.
You want all the Apaches in the San Carlos to be blamed for this?
No. We go to Fort Huachuca.
point is, Colonel, that old man Clanton has become bolder and bloodier in his raids on the Mexican wagon trains. If something isn't done to stop him, the Mexicans are bound to fight back.
Quite true, Marshal.
At any rate, Chief Natchez has done the Army and his own people a great service in the San Luis Canyon affair.
Yes. Chief Natchez, I'll spare you the indignity of returning to the reservation under military guard. However, I must have your word you return at once.
You have my word. We thank you, Marshal Earp.
Sir, you do believe the Apaches this time?
I'm inclined to, Mr. Earp. Unfortunately, the word of an Indian, even a chief, is not sufficient for me to take action against Clanton.
I understand, sir, but it is enough for me to take action against him.
The Mexican government has been complaining to Washington about Clanton. The truth is the Mexicans already raid across our border. The only help I can promise you is a tighter patrol on the canyon trails.
Thank you, sir. This latest raid has hit a new low, and even Apaches are shocked by it. Good day, sir.
Good day, Marshal.
What are you so happy about?
Well, Mr. Gibbs, for one thing, I'm glad you're alive. I thought I was going to have to start killing somebody over your being dead. We were ready to drop Clantons all along the trail from Galeyville.
You make me almost sorry I wasn't bushwhacked.
Well, I'm glad you weren't. I still don't care for killing.
Mi amigo, do you know who is Senor Clanton?
See?
You tell him the next time he raid, he will die.
With pleasure.
Gracias. Vámonos.
You hear that, Roscoe? Hold on now, boy. What are you sad for?
Now, maybe Roscoe feels sad about all us humans, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
One of the oldest cliches and stories of law enforcement is that all ex-convicts eventually return to prison. This notion disgusted Marshal Wyatt Earp, and in later years, Wyatt used to cite the case of Jed Lorimer as a story which contradicted fiction with the violence and heartbreak of real life. Norma, you spent 8 months in Yuma prison. You're now paroled to me. You, feel that you've been treated fairly?
More than that, sir. You and Judge Spicer wrote to the parole board. It's hard to say just how much I appreciate it.
Forget it. You made a mistake and you took your punishment.
Sorry I couldn't inform on the Tucson boys, but you see...
Well, it doesn't matter. The Rangers caught him in Texas.
Yeah? I hadn't heard.
The only thing that really matters is that you now stay out of trouble.
I've learned my lesson, Marshal.
I'd like to see you promoted to Ramrod at Mr. Davies' Diamond D Ranch. Marry and settle down.
Thank you, Marshal.
I don't think you should have too much trouble getting a fresh start here in Tombstone. I wish you'd do me one favor, though.
You just name it, sir.
Kind of keep an eye on young Phil Davies for me.
Phil? Marge wrote me that he was doing real good with his job at the bank. She's proud of her brother.
Well, he happens to be the same sort of reckless young man that you were at his age.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Well, I better start acting like a brother-in-law right away.
Thank you. If you have any problems, you come to me until your parole's over, huh?
I understand, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks again, Marshal.
I just seen Miss Marge and her daddy out there. Is that young fella there, Jed Lorimer?
Yep. Could Ayers give you any information on whether Phil Davies is gambling again?
Yeah. Been real busy gambling every night at Ayers' place over in Charleston.
Winning or losing?
Losing. Mostly to Dapper Courtney.
Dapper Courtney? That troublemaker?
Maybe you ought to run him out of town a long time ago, Wide.
If I warned Mr. Davies about Phil, I could just be starting another family row, and maybe about nothing. I don't want to start anything at the bank, either. They just fire Phil.
You know what he's come home to?
I didn't have the heart to tell him. I just hinted that he should kind of keep an eye on Marge's brother.
Appears like Jed got out of jail just in time to set on a keg of gunpowder. Can't an ex-con ever make a fresh start, Wide?
Mr. Gibbs, we may be just borrowing trouble. Well, let's see if we can get some more information on Phil Davies and Mr. Courtney.
You want me to lose my job at the bank?
That is no concern of mine, Phil.
I told you I shouldn't be seen with you in Tombstone. Well, what is it?
These IOUs. $2,100.
You'll get paid.
How? When?
My luck can't run bad forever. I'm raising money for another stake.
You could lose that, too. Phil, I've been thinking of asking your pappy to bail you out.
I don't think you'll do that.
Am I supposed to be scared of you, Sonny?
Just stay away from my father. Those are my debts. I'll take care of them.
All right. I can wait. 2 days, no more.
Very generous, Dapper. Very generous.
Howdy, Phil. Oh, Dad. Well, the prodigal's return.
Sure did appreciate your letter. Welcoming me back.
No, not at all. Everybody has troubles one time or another. Dad wouldn't speak to me for months after I left the ranch.
Yeah, Marge wrote me about it. But I knew your dad wouldn't stay peeved too long. He's a real man. Matter of fact, you're all a wonderful family. Not many people would have done what you have.
Ah, what's past is dead and done for. Look, you're needed here. Well, now maybe the old man will stop trying to make a rancher out of me.
Oh, I like cattle. You don't. Marge says you're soon going to be assistant cashier at the bank.
Well, our Davies ranch is a big depositor. Dad and Marge at their house?
No, they rode over to the branding camp.
Well, I'm short for time. I got to see Marge about something.
Aren't you staying for supper?
No, not this trip. You carry on with that fence, cowboy. I'll head toward that torture pen they call the Brandon camp. I'll see you soon, Jed.
Don't get too dusty now.
Sis, come on over.
But Bill, is this a bank holiday?
I got the afternoon off. No, cross my heart.
Did you see Jed? Can you stay for supper? Well, at least you're going to say howdy to Dad.
The answers are yes, no, and no. Tie your horse and climb into the buggy. I've got some urgent business with you. How's Dad been?
Fine. What's this urgent business?
Well, I need $500 right away. If I don't pick up the option on that mining claim, I'll lose it.
Phil, you've been gambling again.
Of course I have. Any mining deal is a gamble, you know that.
I meant cards.
Marge, didn't I promise you to quit that nonsense?
Yes, you promised.
All right, then. How about the loan?
500. I barely have that in the house account.
Here's a check, all filled in. Just sign it.
All right. Take me to the house and I'll sign it. Phil, this is the last time. The very last time.
I know. Thank you, sis.
Keep your hands off me, Gibbs.
Why, sure.
John Laws can't get rough with me. What's the charge? I'll sue you for false arrest.
Have a chair, Mr. Courtney.
Oh, no. You don't question me.
Marshal says sit down.
Now, look here, Earp.
Shut up. Was he carrying a gun?
Yeah. Had that there in his vest pocket.
Well, Mr. Courtney, you get 5 days for that. You still want to sue me?
No.
That's better. Now, what's the deal between you and Phil Davies?
Deal? What are you talking about?
I heard you talk to Davies. Back room of the Alhambra. I also know that he's been losing money to you over at the Charleston Roadhouse.
You have no jurisdiction at the Charleston?
Well, this happens to be Tombstone.
I'd give him 5 days on bread and water.
Lock him up for a while, Mr. Gibbs.
Let's go, Dapper.
Oh, wait a minute. Phil owes me some money. I was just trying to collect, that's all.
You threaten him?
Of course not. He said he'd pick up the IOUs in a day or so. We parted good friends.
All right. Let's keep it that way. I'll give you 24 hours to get out of town.
Dapper? That means don't come back.
I just don't understand it. Phil coming all the way out here and not stopping to see me.
Dad, I tried to explain. He had things on his mind. His main purpose was to welcome Jed.
Mighty good of him, too.
Oh, he always means well. My guess is that he was trying to buy a railroad from Jay Gould.
He did mention some business deal he had.
Well, I wish he'd remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, some businesses take time. Now, you take this ranch, for instance. Why, oh, you young people run along. I'll help Lena with the dishes.
Thanks,
You fibbed to your dad.
Yes.
Is Phil in some kind of trouble?
Money. He bought an option on an old mining claim some time back, and he had to pick up the option or lose the claim.
So he borrowed from you? Yeah, it all adds up.
What adds up? What do you mean, Jed?
No use in us keeping secrets from each other. Marshal Earp asked me to look after Phil.
Oh, he did. And what did he mean?
I don't know exactly. He just said Phil was a little wild and reckless. The way I used to be.
I think Phil's been gambling.
You didn't believe the claim option story?
I don't know. I'm just not sure.
I'll have a little talk with Phil.
But not with Marshal Earp. Promise me. Let's keep it in the family.
Of course I will. Our family.
You know, Phil's been such a disappointment to Dad. I don't know what he'd do if he got into real trouble.
He won't. You just leave it to me.
Oh, Jed. I thought I saw you from the window. Why didn't you come into the bank?
Because what I gotta say is better said in private.
So Marge told you, huh?
Not very much. Anyway, it was my own idea to come into town here.
Well, it was a waste of time, my friend.
You look worried, Phil. What is it?
Let's get this straight. I'm free and I'm over 21.
Now look, Phil. I'm a part of your family now, and I don't want to see you get any help for next time.
Just a minute, Jed.
Good morning, Marshal.
Did Phil tell you that he was in debt to a gambler by the name of Courtney?
Why, no. He said everything was straightened out.
I doubt it. He lost $500 gambling last night at Charleston.
Oh, I see.
I ran Courtney out of town, but he'll probably still put the pressure on Phil.
Blackmail?
Perhaps. You can never tell what a gambler like Dapper Courtney might do. But I'm more concerned about what Phil might do because of it.
So am I. What do you suggest?
I think Mr. Davies ought to be told about it. He could settle Phil's IOUs, clear up the whole matter. That would take the pressure off of Phil.
No, sir. I promised Marge that I would handle it. You gotta give me that chance, Mr. Earp.
Judge, you can't afford to get mixed up in this.
I can't afford not to. Mr. Davies and Marge and Phil are my family now. You gotta understand why I want to help them.
Hey!
Let me handle this. I'll follow him and see what he does.
All right. He's probably going to talk to Courtney. You report back to me. I want you to stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Well, I should go to Mr. Davies myself. I'm glad that Jed wants to keep peace in the family, but what if Dapper squeezes Phil into doing something at the bank?
Trouble is, what if he don't?
Yeah, there's that, too.
Well, if you tell on Phil, he'll lose his job at the bank, too, most likely. Another thing, White, you can't cure a boy of gambling by getting his daddy to pay his IOUs.
I know. Well, Jed promised me he'd report back to me, but we'll post a guard in the bank just in case.
Just thinking of starting for your pappy's ranch.
You ever do that and I'll kill you.
Oh, sure. You're hanging for murder to help your folks out a lot.
I had another run of bad luck last night. I can't pay you.
I figured as much. Phil, I've been thinking some. What about Jed Lorimer?
What about him?
Well, he's an ex-con, isn't he? I could use him in a little scheme I have.
Jed's on parole. He wants to marry my sister.
Once a con, always a con. That's what I say.
Well, let's not be fools. I know that fella. He'd go straight to Wyatt Earp. What's your idea?
Well, I was thinking of the contention mine payroll. You take it to the mine office this afternoon, don't you?
Me rob the bank? No.
Oh, you don't rob it. Chris and I hold you up on the trail. You put up a fight, we hit you on the head and make off with the payroll. You're in the clear.
I said no.
There's $18,000, isn't there? That's 6 for you, a minus, of course, which you owe me.
No. My sister knows how bad I need the money. She'd put 2 and 2 together.
So what? What could she prove?
Besides, I couldn't trust you. I'd never get my cut.
Oh, yes, you would. You see, I have a safety deposit box in the Tombstone Bank. The money will be there. That chance I'd have of getting it out unless you said so.
Congratulations, Dapper. I'd never thought of putting the money back into the very same bank that I've stolen it from.
Is it a deal?
Well, it's a choice between the robbery or killing you.
Still inside?
Yep. Everything's hunky-dory.
I haven't heard from Jed yet. If Phil leaves again, you can follow him.
Good idea changing rigs, my boy. I've often told Mr. Johnson we should be more clever with payroll deliveries.
Yes, sir. Can't be too careful.
Give me that bag.
Don't do it, Jed. You don't be a fool.
He's heading back to Tombstone. We'll cut him off. That's the ex-con. He did us a favor. I'd like to see him explain this terp. Come on, hit the saddle.
I guess you think I double-crossed you, Marshal.
At least 6 people identified you. You were carrying this money, marked bills from the mine payroll. Mr. Gibbs, we're holding Mr. Lorimer for armed robbery.
I don't believe he done it.
Thank you, Mr. Gibbs. But once a criminal, always a criminal. That's the way people like to
You'll
figure
get your
it.
day in court. Now lock him up.
Now, Roscoe likes him, Miss Marge, and anybody that Roscoe takes a
I
real
said lock
nice
him up.
Now, what are you going to do one of these days?
Maybe now you want to talk.
No, sir.
Jed, how could you?
And I'm asking the same question. You know, we forgot about the past. I took you into my family. Marge loved you. I gave you a new start. Could have meant a partnership with me. But now you don't even have the decency to tell Marshal Earp where the rest of that money is. You should have stayed in jail. That's where you belong. Come along, Marge.
I thought for a moment that you might have... I'm going to try and forget Jed Lorimer, that I ever knew him.
Hold it, folks. Phil, Jed is really trying to cover up for you, isn't he?
Yes.
Who planned this, you?
Dapper Courtney. He blackmailed me into it. I think Jed took the money from me just to keep it from Dapper.
Where's Courtney now?
He planned to double back and put the money in his box in the bank.
Excuse me, folks.
Jed, can you ever forgive me?
Well, I guess none of us have been very smart.
Didn't I tell you to get out of Tombstone?
Well, 24 hours isn't up yet, Gibbs. I've got some valuable papers I gotta get out of the bank. I'll be out of town 10 minutes.
Well, I guess it's all right.
Thank you, Gibbs.
Hold it, Carney! What the thunderation going on here? Well, I'll be a hornswoggle you.
Get on his feet.
On, Dapper. Get up.
Bye, Marshal.
Thanks again, Marshal.
How come you let Phil Davies off?
Because I didn't have any legal case against him. He conspired with Dapper, but the robbery didn't come off. Jed stopped it.
It was a robbery, though.
Tell me, Mr. Gibbs, would you send Jed back to human prison for trying to save Phil?
No, sir, I wouldn't.
And you're a good John Law. Even Roscoe knows that justice needs a little mule sense once in a while.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Yeah.
Vegas, Herb. Go ahead, Vegas.
Get it over with, Curly.
Oh, he's a church deacon. Ringo, at least he ought to have a chance to pray. You got a dying request, Herb?
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Wyatt Earp had many enemies in Tombstone as well as friends. But when his friend Doc Holliday decided to help Wyatt get rid of an enemy, Sheriff Bean, it only added to the difficulties of the already heavily burdened Marshal.
I tell you, Johnny Bean's the worst kind of thief. He even steals from his own partners.
Oh, he's skunky, all right.
You remember a couple of months ago, we stole a herd from the back of the Guadalupes?
622 head.
You got your cut, we got ours, Johnny Bean got his. Everybody's happy. But what did Sheriff Johnny Bean do yesterday? He taxed us on our cut.
Well, by Sam. Well, that's pretty good. well, now, if you paid him, it's your own hard luck.
You should get rid of him, boss.
No, I don't see killing Bean just 'cause he outsmarted you. Johnny Bean has got one virtue. He's a coward. That keeps him from getting too greedy.
What do you call what he just did to us?
He ain't taxing me, is he? You boys got to learn some horse sense. You can't kill your own sheriff unless you got a better scoundrel to take his place. Now, you name me one name we can elect, and I'll gun Bean myself.
But, boss,
that's it. Leave Bean to me.
Tell the old man we just want to frame Bean.
You know he won't go along with that. Johnny, who hates Bean even more than we do?
Doc Holliday. Whole town knows that.
I sent for him to meet us in Charleston.
Why don't you send for Wyatt Earp?
Doc hates Bean, and Doc don't tell Earp everything. He'll enjoy himself.
Well, there you have it, Doc. What do you think?
I've seldom been so flattered, gentlemen. You want me to frame Sheriff Bean?
That's right.
Got any ideas?
My dear Brocius, there's an art to the successful frame-up, and I'm an expert. You play on the victim's frailties. Johnny Bean has two important weaknesses: women and money. It so happens that he's chasing an actress who calls herself Dora Madison.
So?
I need about 500 in stolen Wells Fargo money. Banknotes with listed numbers.
We got anything like that, Curly?
No, but we can get it. What do you aim to do with it?
I don't want to corrupt you, my dear Brocius. No more questions. I consider this a confidential matter among gentlemen.
Mr. Gibbs, Wells Fargo stage at Benson was robbed. Go get our horses. Let me see that telegram.
Robbed?
That's right, by two masked men.
Two? Boy, them clans are sure getting cocky.
You still got the money list?
Yeah, right here. $5,050 bills, so we took down all the numbers. Now, how much of a posse will you need?
Just you and Mr. Gibbs.
Well, you two don't look very happy.
We're not. Hold up at Benson. Two men, unusual.
Who knew about the shipment, Mr. Thacker?
No one ever knows but the marshal and Sheriff Bean.
Bean? There's a greedy man.
What are you driving at?
Well, you didn't take it, and I'm sure Mr. Thacker didn't. So that only leaves our noble sheriff, Mr. John Bean. Want me to ride out with you?
No. Just make copies of this list. Pass them around town.
I'll be happy to.
All set, Juan.
So are we.
Just a minute, Johnny. I've been waiting for you.
I was expecting Sheriff Bean.
I hope you're not too disappointed. I am Dr. John H. Halliday.
All right, Doc.
Now, the lady does have her memories.
Forget the act. You're no gentleman, and I'm no lady, so what do you want this time?
I expected a touch of gratitude, Millie.
Her name is Dora. Dora Madison.
Yes, but the Rangers still want Millie McCabe.
Oh, Doc, that was years ago. Things have changed. I'm an actress now.
So I've heard. Fresh flowers? From Johnny Bean?
What of it?
Mighty hard to come by out here. What I have to talk about will amuse you.
You're here for more than talk, Doc.
Johnny Bean's neck. Dora, my pet, we're going to frame that gentleman.
Oh, no, we're not. Johnny Bean asked me to marry him. He said he loves me.
He says that to all his women. So you're not in love with that thief.
Would you please tell me why I should frame the man I'm going to marry?
It'll be kind of hard to get married when you're in jail, won't it?
Oh, I see. Charming and persuasive as usual, aren't you, Doc?
Only when it suits my mood.
This is the spot where the holdup was.
Them's the funniest looking hoof marks I ever seen.
Oh, they wrap their horses' hooves with burlap.
Pretty smart.
Yeah, it sure is. When they get safely away, they take the burlap off. I know it's too rough to follow their trail at night. Let's head back.
Evening, Doc. Anything new on the holdup?
Here's your copy of the numbers on that stolen money. $50 bills.
Good. That'll make it easier.
Yes, sir, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna have a party. Wood, put the young lady right over there.
Come on.
Doris, sweetie, you sit right. Hello, Doc.
Hello, Johnny. You're really going to town tonight. Special occasion?
Yes, sir. I've collected every last dollar of taxes. My books are closed.
Good for you. You're looking happy, Dora.
Well, thanks, Doc. It's been a perfect evening. Just perfect.
Hey, Chuck, a little service over here.
Yeah, right away. Hey, what are we gonna have to drink tonight?
Well, let's see, champagne.
Come on, what are we going to toast to this time?
Champagne, Chuck. More champagne.
Oh, yes, you do. Good.
Everybody loves champagne.
No, around.
Oh.
You know,
Oh, the high
what is that? Oh, you can... Watch out. Oh, watch out.
Let's call it a night, eh, Sheriff?
You mean it's time to close already, Chuck?
Here's your check.
Look at that. There you go.
I'll bring you change right back, Sheriff.
Fine. Let's try that again.
All right.
Now, steady, steady.
All right, easy,
Oh, oh.
easy.
Can you raise it?
I got it. Cheer. What do you see? This is all coming down.
You try. Try it across the table.
Oh, now never make it. You're getting over me, Joe.
Hey, Sheriff, I'll have to run across the street to make change. While you're waiting, this is on the house.
Fine, Chuck. Thank you. All right, hold on to your glasses.
Oh!
Got one of those bills, Doc.
Who from?
Johnny Bean.
Bean?
He's waiting. I told him I couldn't make change.
Being caught red-handed. Too good to be true.
Stay here and make out a statement. Sign it. Come on.
You're enjoying it. You want something, Art?
Yes, I do, Johnny. Wells Fargo was held up tonight and $5,000 were stolen. You just gave the bartender one of the stolen bills.
What are you talking about?
I want to see your bankroll.
What?
Put the $50 bills on the table. I said put them on the table. Mr. Thacker. Please check him against your list.
It's part of the loot, all right.
You're under arrest.
Come along, Johnny.
I knew you had no use for me, Herb. But I never figured you'd pull a low-down stunt like this.
You talk too much.
Woods, get my lawyer.
Right, Johnny. Come on, let's go.
Miss Dora, I'll have to hold you as a material witness.
I'll look after her, Wyatt.
You'd better.
What was that?
Dora and I are old friends. Come along, Dora. I'll take you to your hotel. Keep an eagle eye on you.
Your deputy wants to talk to you. I guess you got that right.
Thank you, Gibbs.
Oh, I'll just keep this for you in the front office. You know how it is.
Woods, you gotta stop this frame.
Do you know who did it?
Not for sure. But I was with Dora all evening.
Maybe if I ask her hard enough, she'll come up with some answers, huh?
All right, but don't do it yourself.
I know just the man.
Here's a key to her hotel room.
You sure you don't care what she looks like when the boys get through with her?
You just make sure she doesn't testify, huh?
You heard that John Bean is a thief, and there's a lot more to come. Now, get going.
Well, congratulations, Wyatt.
What's the matter with you? You catch John being red-handed in the payoff. Aren't you pleased with yourself, man?
It's too good to be true. Circuit attorney's Clanton's man.
No, Tom Finch is going to be special prosecutor on this case.
Oh? Well, he's honest, but he's pretty green. You mind if I have a talk with him?
Help yourself. He's over at the Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Thank you, sir. Well, Mr. Mayor, don't stick your neck out too far. We haven't convicted Johnny yet.
Oh, it's open and shut, Mr. Herb, with the money identified.
Mr. Fitch, I hope you'll keep an open mind about this. Bean says he was framed.
They all say that.
It might be true.
But isn't Sheriff Bean hand in glove with the Clantons?
I haven't been able to prove that in court.
Oh, we can now.
Mr. Fitch, if Bean was framed, I don't want to get him that way. Now, this could be a very important trial for you, couldn't it? Could make your reputation.
Yes, sir, it sure could.
Now, do you want a quick reputation, or do you want justice?
Well, have you any evidence of a frame?
No, not yet. But I just want to warn you that the case against Bean may be a frame-up. And evidence of that sometimes is hard to establish. Would you take my word for it?
Your unsupported word? I don't know.
What do you think about it, Mr. Fitch? We're both officers of the law. The law must be fair, even to Johnny Bean.
Lift them.
Doc, what happened?
Stay in there, Dora. Don't open the door for anyone. I'm going to get the marshal. I imagine some of Bean's friends hired them.
Doc could be right. Deputy Woods talked to Bean about 3 hours ago.
And it could happen again. Even in court, Marshal. Do I have to testify?
Yes, you do. I said I'd protect you, didn't I?
I'm asking Marshal Earp.
You're under subpoena.
Miss Dora will testify.
Oh, You hoodlum!
Dora.
Why is she so afraid of you, Doc?
I never analyze a woman's emotions.
Wyatt's too polite to ask you, but I ain't. You frame Ben?
Mr. Gibbs, do you think he was framed?
Claims he was. You've been pointing a finger at him ever since the holdup.
Deacon, what do you think?
I don't know yet.
A vote of confidence. You see, Gibbs, his worst enemy is headed for prison. And will he let it go at that? No. Deacon, your saintly rectitude appalls me. Do you want to clean up Tombstone and get out of here alive?
Doc, I have to know that he's guilty.
Wyatt, there are people who like being even less than I do.
Oh? Who, for instance? Clanton, Brocious, Ringo?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Maybe he done it.
Yeah.
But Ben's got to go to prison anyway, Wyatt. Don't make no difference how he gets there, does it?
The law says it does. I must have hit on something. You tell Judge Spicer to let Fitch go ahead with the trial. Get these bodies over to Dr. Goodfellas. I'm gonna find Brocious and Ringo.
Brocious and Ringo have taken Wyatt Earp.
Alive?
They jumped him in the back room of my place. They're headed for Three Oaks. They aim to hang him.
Tarnation fools. That's all I need with my sheriff on trial and a frame-up. Thanks, Ayers. I'm obliged to you.
Yes, sir.
Round up the boys.
Miss Madison, I'd like to ask you something.
Did you see Sheriff Bean take this bill out of his pocket and give it to the bartender?
Well, I saw Mr. Bean give the bartender some money. Of course, I couldn't be sure that this is the bill.
But, Miss Madison, I thought you...
But Mr. Thacker said that it was stolen from Wells Fargo.
Order!
Vegas, sir. Go ahead, Vegas.
Get it over with, Curly.
Oh, he's a church deacon. Ringo, at least he ought to have a chance to pray. You got a dying request, Earp?
I have a question.
All right, make it short.
The two of you and Doc Holliday pull this frame up on Sheriff Bean? Go on, you can tell the truth to a dead man.
Yeah, I guess we can. The idea was ours, all right. The plan was Doc's. It's beautiful, huh?
Get on with it. We haven't got all day.
What are you hanging him for?
This is Wyatt Earp, boss.
You pulling guns on me and Curly?
You're darn tootin' I am. Get over there, Brocious, and untie that rope. Take the rope off his neck and untie his hands. Get up here.
Looks like Mr. Clanton's still boss, Ringo.
And don't you forget it. How come you let them jump you?
I got careless at Ayers' place. They jumped me from behind doors.
You can't hang a John Law, especially this John Law.
Why not?
Have the whole United States cavalry after us. Run along, Sonny. And don't be telling around what I done.
I'll take back my guns first.
We gonna stand for that, boss?
Easy, Curly. Curly, you want our sheriff to get convicted and talk, and the rest of us end up rope dancing? Earp is the only one that can save Ben, if he's a mind to, and you better hope he is. Canteen. Pour some water on Ringo. That's all he needs.
Yeah! Yeah!
The evidence is clear, gentlemen. Sheriff Bean was in possession of stolen money.
I was framed, I told you.
So you said, Sheriff. But how? And why? And by whom? And where are your witnesses? What's their testimony?
Well, if you'd listen to me, get down, Sheriff.
Go on, sir.
No, gentlemen of the jury. Sheriff Bean has not presented one shred of evidence to...
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Yes, Mr. Earp.
Marshal Earp has informed me that he has new evidence. Court will recess for 10 minutes.
Brocious and Ringo admitted to being in on the deal to get Bean. They provided the stolen money. Dr. Holliday forced Miss Dora into planning it on Bean.
Well, will they testify to this?
No. If he asks Doc about it, he'll just laugh.
What about the girl?
For some reason or other, she's afraid of Doc.
Mr. Earp, I've as good as convicted a crooked sheriff. Are you asking me to move for a verdict of acquittal on your say-so?
Not on my say-so. On your oath as an officer of the law.
Mr. Fitch.
Yes, Your Honor?
I've known Marshal Earp much longer than you have. I also know Dr. Holliday. And a man is innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
But I proved him guilty, and if we let this case go to the jury, he'll be convicted.
Isn't there a reasonable doubt in your mind now?
You're making me a laughingstock. You ruined my reputation.
And how good is a reputation built on a lie?
All right. Now it's up to Mr. Fitch to make the motion for the acquittal.
Oh, wait. Wait, Judge. The marshal's right. I do suspect Bean was framed. I'll move to acquit.
Good. We found an honest lawyer in Tombstone. Silence! The jury has returned a verdict of not guilty. Case dismissed. This court is adjourned.
What went wrong, Herb? You get scared?
Doc. You did frame him, didn't you?
Instead of having Bean in jail where he belongs, Johnny will be free. And he'll hate you worse than ever before. You'll regret this, Wyatt, to your dying day. Which might not be too far off.
Doc, you do understand why I did it, don't you?
Understand? Deacon, I aim to attend your funeral. I've already written your epitaph. He couldn't tell a lie, so now he lies with bullets in his eyes. I should have been a poet.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Edie, what are you doing?
I'm trying to load a gun up.
You give that thing to me.
I'll get another one. I'm going to shoot Mr. Hannigan.
No, you're not. Now listen, Wyatt Earp will take care of him.
Mr. Earp won't do anything about it, and you know it.
Eat it! Come back!
Wyatt Earp, Wyatt
legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
The citizens of Tombstone expected Marshal Earp to keep the peace with a minimum of violence, and Wyatt himself tried to avoid rough stuff whenever he could. But when Lou Rickabaw's niece, Edith, came to work at the Oriental Saloon as a lady elocutionist, war erupted between the town's rival gamblers. And in Wyatt's effort to suppress the violence, Miss Edith was no help at all.
You'll soon see why my place is half empty, Jack. Is Rickabaw's niece that good? Just watch her.
The young cowboy lay dying in the dust of Allen Street, and a desert wind was sighing, for youth and death must meet. He'd fought to save a woman's name, alas, and where was she? This girl who'd lived a life of shame, the girl called Anna Lee. The shadows hid her painted face. Anna Lee, Anna Lee, there's little time for sobbing now. Move closer, Anna Lee. Your love is praying God for grace with eyes that dimly see. The mortal sweat is on his brow. Step closer, Anna Lee. With courage now, the ruined girl braved forth the crowd around. She stumbled toward the dying boy to kneel beside him on the ground. Her dying love, with death-dimmed eyes, gave her a smile that all could see. Oh, beautiful, he gasped with joy. How pure and beautiful, my Anna Lee. Farewell, farewell, my Anna Lee. Now I'd like to give you my impression of our brave Marshal, Wyatt Earp. Hold it. What are you boys up to? Marbles, huh? Can't play marbles on Allen Street. What? You trying to tell me you ain't on Allen Street? Lift 'em, all of you. What's that, Sonny? Sure, I got eyes. Oh, your marble ring ain't on Allen Street, but your tall line is. Now move, you're all going to jail. Excuse me.
Hey, take your bows.
Uncle Lou, I can't. I was poking fun at Marshal Earp and he was standing there, right in the doorway.
He can take a joke. That's probably him now.
Well, I can't run.
Howdy, Wyatt.
Mr. Rickaball. Miss Edith?
I owe you an apology.
Oh, I don't know. I think you took me off right well.
Well, they seem to want me out there. Excuse me.
That's the first time I've ever seen Edith scared.
I don't think she's scared, just a little embarrassed. Mr. Gibbs said you wanted to see me right away.
Wyatt, I'm in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Miggles Hannigan insists on buying me out. He sent me the contract to sign today. I guess the Oriental's doing too good, especially since Edith came.
The Oriental's worth a lot more than that.
Hannigan plays rough.
Well, just tell him you don't want to sell.
I would, Wyatt, but you're my friend. I'd have to come to you for police protection.
Has Hannigan threatened you?
No, not yet, but if he does, I can't get you involved in a row between a couple of saloon owners just because you're my friend.
It wouldn't be for friendship. Every citizen is entitled to be protected.
In some other town, without the 10% gang trying to get rid of you. Without Dameron and the Nugget ready to jump on everything you do.
Mr. Rickaboy, I have a pretty thick hide. Now, I'm going to go see the mayor about this. But don't you sign anything for Mr. Hannigan until you hear from me, all right?
Well, I'll try.
Doesn't sound like the Lou Rickabaugh I know. You afraid?
Wyatt, it's Edith I'm worried about.
Well, Miss Edith is a right spunky little lady. And you don't get anywhere trying to be pleasant with a thug.
All right, I'll wait.
Good. You'll hear from me in the morning. Miss Edith?
Did Uncle Lou tell you about Hannigan trying to buy the saloon?
Yes, sir.
May I walk with you? I'm all through for tonight, and I'd like to talk.
Of course. What are you so head up about? It's not that bad.
Because it's so unfair. Mr. Earp, did you ever hear about the principle of the thing?
Well, it seems to me I have.
Makes me so mad. What right has Hannigan to go around bullying Uncle Lou? He should be beaten up or something.
Well, he's only made a business offer, hasn't he?
Business offer? You know what the Oriental is worth and what he offered. Doesn't he make you angry?
Well, Miss Edith, I can't afford to lose my temper.
Well, I can, and I like a fight.
Miss Edith, have you ever been poked in the nose real hard?
No, of course not.
Do you have any idea what it would mean to have a fight with Mr. Hannigan?
What would it mean?
War. Be broken noses, broken heads, broken jaws. Saloons would be rousted, shooting with real bullets.
I'm not afraid. Doc Holliday, are you afraid of Miggles Hannigan?
Madam, I fear neither man nor beast.
Well, then, maybe you can talk some courage into Marshal Earp.
She wants you to take on the Clanton outlaws single-handed?
No, Miggles Hannigan's trying to persuade Rickabaugh to sell him the Oriental.
At half price?
Just about.
Well, then she has a right to feel that way. I thought she was putting on some dramatics like you'd expect from a lady elocutionist. What's really worrying you, Wyatt?
Rickabaugh, he can't make up his mind about selling. Maybe he hasn't told me everything.
Maybe they want to figure the lady in on the deal.
Miss Edith?
Uh-huh. Have you ever heard her recite The Boy Stood on the Burning Deck? It's pretty awful, but she's packing them in.
You think that might be it, huh? Let's go have a talk with Lou.
You've put me off long enough, Rickabaugh. Now, you sign that contract. And remember, the girl goes with it.
I'm not signing Edith over to you.
Help him change his mind. Don't mark him up too much. Earp's coming. Lou? Lou!
Give him that shirt. Give me some water. Was it Hannigan? Tyler?
I'm not saying why.
Look, if you tell me who they are, I'll arrest them.
He's too scared to talk, Wyatt, probably on account of his niece.
Is that true? Is Hannigan after Edith?
I'm sorry, Wyatt. I gotta take care of this myself.
Lou!
No sense in badgering him, Wyatt. Lou's just doing what he thinks is best for the girl. Maybe we can get the truth out of Hannigan and Tyler.
Well, we can try. Hey, take a look at this. This is the contract they wanted him to sign. Well, you were right. Look at that clause. They want the girl on a one-year deal.
Is that legal?
Well, her uncle's her legal guardian. He'd have to sign for it in order to make it legal. Guess that's why he's fighting so hard. I better send Shotgun over to watch Miss Edith. Hannigan may get some ideas about her, too. I don't see Hannigan.
He lives upstairs.
Side entrance?
Rickabaugh don't scare, what's the next move?
Tear his saloon apart.
How many boys do we have?
More than enough. Who is it?
Marshal Earp.
Come in, Marshal.
Mr. Tyler, watch yourself.
Now, wait a minute. Have you got a warrant?
Now, why would I need that, Mr. Hannigan?
I don't know. I haven't done anything.
You're a liar. Not more than 15 minutes ago, you and your friend beat up Lou Rickabaugh. Why? Because he didn't sign this contract?
Did Lou tell you that?
That's your signature, isn't it?
Yes. Business transaction.
No. Did Edith Rickabaugh agree to that clause? According to this, she has to work for you.
Anything illegal about that?
Yeah, she's not of legal age. If you force her by threat, that's peonage.
Peonage? Never heard of it.
Earp's bluffing. Anyway, Rickabaugh's signed for her.
Mr. Tyler looks anemic. Shall I give him a dose of lead?
No, not yet. I'm telling you to stay away from Rickabaugh and his niece.
All right, I will, Marshal, I will. I want no trouble with the law.
You keep it that way.
You've both been asking for a dose of lead, and it'd give me great pleasure to administer it.
Do we still rouse the Oriental? You bet we do, after they close. You stay out front. Keep an eye peeled for Earp.
Well, where is Marshal Earp? Has he gone to bed?
No, ma'am. Your uncle's a friend of his, and he don't take kindly to them fellers a beating up on Mr. Rickabaugh.
But what's he doing? Has he arrested Hannigan or Tyler?
There ain't no use in you getting yourself in a temper with me, ma'am.
Temper? I'm indignant. There is such a thing as common justice.
Yes, ma'am, there sure is.
Mr. Gibbs, you go relieve Doc on patrol.
Yes, sir. I wanted Miss Edith to stay in the hotel, but she wanted to see her Uncle Lou, and after that she said she had to talk to you.
That's all right, I want to talk to her, too.
I have several things to say.
She's indignant.
I certainly am.
Well, I feel the same way about it. Your uncle wouldn't identify Hannigan or Tyler, and before you say anything, you read this. The last clause. Seems that you're the cause of all your uncle's problems.
Me work for Hannigan? No one can make me work for someone I loathe. What kind of men are in this town anyway?
Some good, some bad, some fair.
You know, you seem awfully calm about this. My uncle gets beaten up because he wouldn't sell me like a slave, and then you tell me I'm to blame. Haven't you any principles at all? Well, haven't you?
Want some coffee?
Don't change the subject. If I were a peace officer, I'd throw those men in jail.
I'll have to have a witness to do that, and your uncle says no. Seems to have some plans of his own. And we're all determined that he not sign any contract that forces you to work for Hannigan.
Thank you. What does that mean?
I think he'll hire some gunslingers to help him fight.
That's fine.
No, it isn't. Hannigan's got gunslingers, too.
But justice is on our side.
Well, theoretically, yes, but... Well, common sense tells me that you ought to go back to San Francisco.
You think that would settle it?
Yes, I do.
Well, Uncle Lou told me something I guess you don't know. A lot of the saloon keepers and gamblers are in this with Hannigan.
Did he tell you why?
Well, he thinks the men up in Tucson want to make trouble for you.
10% ring is behind it, huh? Well, that puts a little light on the subject.
I hoped it would.
Come on, young lady, I'll walk you back to your hotel.
And then what?
You'll see the kind of action you think you admire. We'll take care of Hannigan's friends one by one.
Rush the place good, but do it quick and scatter quick. Break it down. All right, boys, get busy.
backfire. Earp's coming. Everybody out. Earp's coming. Back room. Wyatt!
They got away.
Sure is a mess.
Wait till Hannigan sees what I do to his place.
Stop talking like a hoodlum. Miss Edith tells me that the 10% ring and some other saloon owners are mixed up in this. I want their names.
No, I'll handle this myself. I hired me some good fighting boys. They'll be here by noon.
Lou, if you don't cooperate with me, I'm going to toss you in jail.
What for?
Protective custody.
You ain't no joking, you, Lou. He can put you in jail for a month.
All right, I'll give you some names. Scanlon and Cully and Big Dora. What are you doing?
I'm trying to load this gun, Uncle Lou.
You give this thing to me.
I'm going to kill Mr. Hennigan. I will not be turned over to him.
You won't be. I've given the whole matter to Wyatt.
He won't do a thing, and you know it.
Edith, come back. Get over to the marshal's office quick. Tell him he's got to find Edith. She's gone out to kill Hannigan.
All right, now you two boys wait outside while we go in. Don't use your guns, use your fists or those clubs. You know who we're after? Scanlon, Cully, and Big Dora. Pick up the handcuffs.
How about Hannigan and Tyler?
They'll be hiding out, but we'll get them too. Doc, I'm cleaning out a few saloons. 10% ring is behind Hennigan trying to buy Miss Edith and force her uncle out of business. Don't use your gun, you use this.
Sounds positively amusing.
Let's go, boys. Anybody in or out? Come here. Where's Harper Scanlon?
I don't know. You find him.
I said, where's Harper Scanlon? In the back room.
What do you think you're doing? You stay out of there!
That's enough. All right, let's get over to Cully's place before the word spreads. Put the cuffs on Scanlon, take him to jail.
Victim, Cully. Sit down.
All right, handcuff him. Big Dora's is next.
Dora, Earp's roasting everybody in town. He's on his way here now. Here.
Hold it. Throw him on the couch. I'm after Hennigan and Tyler. Where are they?
I ain't talking.
All right, I'll have to search every room.
Let's throw all the furniture out the window.
No. I'll tell you. They're all holed up over at Haver's pool hall.
How many of them?
I don't know, honest, Marshal.
Let's go.
I have to see Mr. Hennigan. You tell him Edith Peterson is calling. Your boys told me I'd find you here.
So you decided to work for me, eh?
No, I've decided to kill you.
Oh, take it easy with that thing.
It'll be easy.
Let her go!
Hold it!
Get up. Both of you stay out of this. What?
Are you all right, Mr. Earp?
Yeah. Doc, you and Shotgun gather up the prisoners, take them on over to the jail. I'll be there in about 20 minutes.
All right, you two on your feet.
Come on, Miss Edith. Fighting's over. I'll take you on home.
My nose. I think it's broken.
Let me see. No, that's not broken, just bruised. You were lucky.
You will protect Uncle Lou and me from now on, won't you?
Yes, ma'am. From now on, I'm going to have a real interest in that saloon.
An interest?
That's right, ma'am. A fighting interest.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. courageous and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Since Marshal Wyatt Earp was heading to Tucson to see the governor on business, there was nothing for him to do but to take the infant he had found along with him.
Well, Wyatt Earp, I sure am glad to see you.
Hi, Slim.
What you got there?
A baby.
Baby?
A baby. I found it by a burning wagon about 20 miles down the road.
Oh, Indians?
Yeah, Apaches. Poor little thing. Burned the wagon, killed its mother and father.
Oh, that's too bad. Who were they?
Nothing left to identify. Cute little fella, isn't he?
Yeah. He sure is. Well, what are you going to do with the baby?
Leave it here with you. You can see that it gets taken care of. I got to go see the governor.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Wyatt. Wait. This is a sheriff's office, not an orphanage.
Yeah, but the killing happened in Pima County, and that's your jurisdiction.
That's right, it is. But how can I make sure that this baby belonged to that couple?
Well, because I found him near the burning wagon. He just didn't walk there.
Oh, yeah? Seems to me, Wyatt, this baby's got the same colored eyes that you've got.
So?
So, do you think it's kindly to pawn off a personal responsibility on a brother officer?
This is not a personal responsibility.
Now, wait a minute. Even if I was sure of that, I couldn't help you. I'm a single man.
Oh, well, so am I, but you're the sheriff.
That's right. And by the power vested in me, I'm ordering you to take this baby out of here right now.
Oh, no, you don't. It stays here.
Wyatt! You step through that door, and I'm charging you with desertion.
What?
Desertion.
Oh, now, come on, Slim. Slim, I never would have thought it, but I think you're a coward.
That's right. I am.
That's why I came to you, Lily. I got to see the governor and get back to Tombstone. And I thought that you might, well, know some people that might want to adopt it. And good family, of course.
How would I know a good family?
Yeah, well, guess I'll have to scout around myself. Can you put me up for the night?
Not a room left. Muley took the last one yesterday. But there are a lot of rooms at the new hotel.
All right. But do me one favor, will you, Lily?
What favor?
Take care of the baby tonight.
Me?
Sure, you.
In a saloon? Oh, now, Wyatt, this ain't no place for an innocent baby.
That's right, White, you know. And besides, Lily ain't nobody to take care of a baby.
What do you mean I ain't nobody to be taking care of a baby?
Oh, she knows plenty about men and whiskey, but taking care of an innocent infant like that's something else. It needs tender care.
What's so hard about taking care of a baby?
Never mind now, just forget it.
Are you trying to insult me or something?
What's got into you anyway, Lily?
I'm as tender as you are, you big ape, and if I had a nickname like Mulehead, I'd keep my big mouth shut. And stop sloshing down that whiskey like it was spring water.
I'm paying for it, ain't I?
No, and I'm sick of having you hang around here. Go someplace. Fix your wagon or something.
Good day, Miss Lily.
Old mule skinner.
Simmer down, Lily. He didn't mean anything by it. Look, will you help me?
I don't know. It's asking an awful lot.
Just one night. Please.
Well, I guess I do owe you a favor to at that. But don't make a habit of it.
Thanks, Lily. He won't cause you any trouble.
Maybe you're hungry. Is that what's eating you? I'll get you a midnight lunch. There. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet, honey.
The man not to be able to get sleep in his own bed. Here, what's going on in here? A massacre, is it, huh? Oh, can't you ease up on the boiling for a bit, huh? Oh, Charlie, what's wrong with you, dear, huh? What's the matter with you? Yeah, you want to be picked up, I suppose. Well, all right, but just for a minute now, mind you. No more. Here we go. There we go. Oh, said Daisy. Ah, how do you like that now, huh? One little swing around the mountain now, huh? Oh, say, you'll need a new wagon seat here. I'll put you right over here, and I'll see what I can do for you. There you go, darling. Easy. Well, let me see. The very thing. Yes. Just take 1 minute here and we get to... Oh, good stuff. There. Oh, there you are. Where were you when I needed you?
I was getting him some milk.
In a whiskey bottle?
I boiled it in hot water first.
Well, I should hope so. Here, hand me that.
That was a $25 petticoat all the way from Kansas City.
Don't you worry. Now I'll get you another one.
Isn't he cute, Muley?
Yeah. He's kind of cute at that, huh?
I wonder what his name is.
Now, how do I know what his name is? It isn't branded on him, is it?
Maybe it's the same as yours.
Edgar?
It could be Edgar.
Yeah, it could be at that, couldn't it? Yeah. Edgar, huh? Darling. No, he couldn't be named Edgar, Lily. What's eating you anyway?
Nothing, you big moose. What's eating you?
Well, nothing, but I need some sleep, I'll tell you that. Here now. There we go. Up, said Daisy. There you are. Oh, no, what's the matter with them, huh?
Here, he likes you so much. Walk him up and down till he's asleep.
Oh, Lily.
Walk him. Here.
There. You see? I think he does like me at that.
Good morning, Muley.
What's good about it? Now, here, you take this baby and get going. I haven't been to bed yet. That fella kept me up all night.
Well, where's Lily?
She's all tuckered out, too. Now, look here, Wyatt. You shouldn't have left this baby with her. It's bringing back hurtful memories.
What memories?
Of her own baby.
Lily had a child?
Yes, she did. She and her husband and little baby came west. They got the fever in Dodge City, and the husband and baby died there.
I didn't know that.
Nobody knows about it except myself, and I wouldn't have found out about it except that she let it slip one New Year's Eve in the Lucky 10.
Lucky 10? Did she own that, too?
No. She was just working there at the time. That was before she got back in for the mansion house in Tucson here.
I see.
And don't you go telling her that I told you any of this either, do you understand? We've got things on a business basis, and that's the way I want to keep them. Now, you go out and find a nice home for that baby, and no saloon like Lily's.
Well, how can I find any kind of a home for it if I have to take care of it? Muley, why don't you watch it today?
Oh, no.
Just until sundown.
Well, I suppose I could bed it down in a wagon in my blacksmith shop.
That's the perfect place for him.
But only till sundown, mind you. Understand?
Muley.
What?
How did Lily get the mansion house? Who backed her?
I did. New Year's morning, 10 years ago.
What happened? You found a home for the baby, huh?
Well, I found one family, the Fergusons. They have 12 children already. One more would make it 13, and the Fergusons happen to be very superstitious. Then there were the Browns on the south side of town. And Mr. Brown has a stone house and a stone heart. He only charged me 50 cents to water my horse. That left Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez, a very lovely couple in their late 60s.
You mean you dragged that poor, helpless little thing to all them places? Where is he?
Oh, he's all right. Muley's got him bedded down in his wagon.
That poor, helpless little lamb down in that blacksmith shop?
It was only for one day. It won't hurt him.
Not the baby, Edgar.
Edgar?
Muley, haven't you got any finer feelings at all?
Now, what did I do?
Didn't you know his own son drowned back in Missouri?
No. I didn't even know he was married.
Sure. His wife died having the baby. Edgar raised him himself till the accident.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Neither did I, till he let it slip one New Year's Eve. I'll tell you something else you don't know. Right now, he's putting 3 orphans through school back east. One of them's a Comanche. And why he sticks to the freighting business, I can't figure out. He's really a rancher at heart.
Lily! Lily! Oh, Lily, am I glad you're here.
What's the matter?
Oh, I think he swallowed a piece of hardtack. He's been hollering for over an hour now.
Hardtack? Now, how did he get hardtack?
Well, he had to chew on something, didn't he?
Chew? With what?
With what? With teeth. Here, look, I'll show you. Look.
Keep your dirty paws away from that baby's mouth. What's the matter with you anyway? Mike, fix up another bottle. I'm probably stuck with him another night.
That's nice of you, Lily.
But just once more, understand? That's the limit. Just to get him back on his feed. Oh, hardtack.
Well, I did me best, Lily, didn't I?
A freight wagon in a dirty blacksmith shop ain't no proper place for a baby.
My blacksmith shop ain't dirty.
Well, it ain't no Duke's palace.
Well, it's better than this dead full of viewers, honey, and with a better set of people.
Oh, keep quiet. You're disturbing the baby.
You postponing the evil day, Wyatt?
What evil day?
The day you'll have to take that baby back to Tombstone.
Not me, Slim. No, I know the ideal parents, except for one little detail. How to make them know it.
I, sir, am Arnold Trask, actor-manager to the Philadelphia Players. I should like accommodations for my wife and myself at the professional rates, of course.
Mr. and Mrs. Trask?
Oh, Marshal Earp.
Mighty happy to see you here.
I assure you, Marshal, my wife and I left no unpaid bills at Tombstone.
Oh, well, that's not what I had on my mind. Would you be interested in doing a private performance?
Possibly.
Have you ever been in a circus?
Certainly not.
Oh, but you could pretend to be in one now. For a fee, of course, couldn't you?
Well, I could impersonate a circus performer, I suppose, if the fee were adequate.
Fine. Would you care to have some breakfast with me?
Oh, by all means.
You don't have to be jumping up and down every few minutes. He's all right. Sit down, sit down. Make me nervous.
Why don't you go down to that blacksmith Miss Sharp, and fix your wheel. You make me nervous.
I don't want to fix my wheel, thank you.
Well, you'll both be happy to know we got a prospect. Yes, sir, a real fine couple. They're coming over here any minute now and have a look at our little friend here, and if they like him, they're going to adopt him. How about that?
Oh, that's fine. That's just fine. That's what we wanted to hear, huh, Lily?
You bet. Maybe the both of us will be getting some sleep nights again.
You know, it's funny how it happened. I was just sitting there at the hotel having breakfast, and then they walked. Yeah, they just walked right in. And I was getting desperate, just about to give up. Well, I even had the wild idea that you might adopt it, Lily.
Me? That's the craziest thing I ever heard of.
Oh, I know. I threw it out right away.
Well, how could I adopt it? I couldn't keep it in a place like this, could I?
Oh, no. No, of course not.
You don't think I'm going to sell this place, do you?
Oh, certainly not.
This place is a gold mine. I'm independent.
I realize that. You are independent.
You bet. I don't take nothing from nobody, man, woman, or child. What's more, it's the kind of life I like.
Oh, I understand, Lily.
It's exciting. New people all the time.
Sure, lots of jokes.
Freighters and cowboys. I like them kind of roughnecks. Who wants to live on a ranch out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, nobody's asking you to, Lily.
Well, then don't be getting any of those wild ideas.
Well, I even had a wilder idea. Muley here. I thought he might take it.
Who? Me? Oh, not in your life. I'd have to give up freighting.
Say, I used to be a freighter myself. Nothing I like better than a good wagon ride.
Sure, everybody likes it. Always something new, always something different round the bend.
A girl at every stop.
You bet, ma'am, yes, and that's better than having a wife nagging at you about fancy manners, fancy clothes.
Well, come on in here. Glad to see you. We've been waiting for you.
Marshal?
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Trask, I'd like to have you meet Miss Lily Henry.
Miss Henry?
And this is Mr. Edgar Bowles. They have been very kindly taking care of our little friend here.
May we see him?
Sure, of course.
Well, he looks puny enough.
Good, good.
Of course, he's only about 8 months old. Hard to tell.
We're taking an awful gamble, Christine. Do you think he'll do?
I'm not sure. He seems small enough.
For what?
You realize, Mr. Earp, that once we take the child, there'll be no returning it.
Take him where?
We're giving up the theater, Mr. Bowles, after this current season.
Play actors. I might have known it.
Yes. We're returning to our first love, the circus.
We are really aerial artists. That's what worries me about the boy, Christine. What if she'd grow into a 6-footer? He'd be too big for a top mounter.
Well, what's a top mounter?
I stand on Mr. Trask's shoulders, and the child would stand on mine. And that isn't easy on a high wire.
A high wire?
100 feet in the air. And without a net, naturally.
Without a net? What happens if you slip?
You can understand our concern. No, I'm afraid he'd get too heavy.
Arnold, excuse us.
Don't worry about a thing. They'll take it.
Did you see how beautiful he is?
Don't get any ideas. But we can keep him on short rations. Water his milk. That'll stunt his growth.
Well, all right. If it doesn't work out, we can always turn him over to Zamborini. He's always losing assistants.
Yes, that's good, good.
Who's Zamborini?
He's a lion tamer. Marshal, we're in agreement. We'll pick him up tomorrow at noon.
He'll be ready.
Good day.
Real fine people, aren't they?
Oh, fine people. All right, let him break his neck falling off the high wire, and if that don't kill him, let him feed him to the lions. What do you care if they stunt his growth and make him into a midget? Oh, keep your freight wagon.
Well, it's better than keeping a saloon.
I'll be back for him tomorrow noon. Now, remember, all you have to do tomorrow is wait in the carriage outside the tavern so that they can see you.
Mr. Earp, we want to talk about the baby. You tell him, Arnold.
Marshal, what started as an act has turned into reality. We want to really adopt the baby.
But that wasn't the idea.
Can't we have him, Mr. Earp?
But those two people really need the baby.
So do we. We've fallen in love with him.
Well, I don't know. Touring is no way to bring up a baby. Let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. Hiya, Lily. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Trask are outside. They're here for the baby.
That baby ain't gonna walk no high wire. I'm keeping that baby.
In a saloon?
Never mind where. The baby stays with me.
Oh, no, it don't. I'm raising that baby myself, Wyatt.
In a freight wagon jolting all over Arizona?
No, on a ranch. I'm selling my freight line, lock, stock, and barrel.
Well, I'm selling my saloon. The baby's mine.
No, it's mine.
The baby needs a mother.
Well, I can be a
Now,
mother.
wait a minute, both of you. Now, look, the sheriff of this county put that baby into my charge, and whether you like it or not, I'm the legal guardian, and the decision where that child goes is mine.
Give it to me, Marshal.
No, give it to me.
Well, why should I give it to either one of you? Well, those play actors are nice people. They really want that baby.
But you know me better than you do
Oh,
them.
nonsense. Wyatt knows me for 10 years, don't you?
Well, now, what am I supposed to be, Solomon? Cut the baby in half? Now, how's it possible to give the baby to both of you? Fine, helpful pair you are. A baby needs love more than anything else. Besides, they're married and you're not.
And now, if there be any here who have reason to say why this man and this woman should not be joined in holy matrimony, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Shh, darling, shh. Can't you hold the baby right, Lily? Give him a crooked back that way.
If you keep poking your mug into his, he'll have a crooked face to match. Here, Wyatt.
Place the ring on her finger. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife.
This was my toughest case.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be
Arresting the McLowrys will only make matters worse.
Now, while you're looking for a legal position, Tombstone can be overrun with outlaws.
The minute we ride roughshod over anyone, even Clanton's gunmen, the law will lose public support.
The McLowrys are criminals. I want them run out of Tombstone.
Here. All right. You have your posse roust him, and I turn in my star.
Turn in your star? Now, you listen to me.
No, you listen to me. The McLowrys will fight. Now, do you want a pitched battle and the street women and children killed? Our only real strength is that we stand for law and order. Now, if we stoop to outlaw tactics, we're no better than the Clantons.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The life and legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Wyatt Earp's insistence that the law must be fair placed him at a disadvantage in the fight to hold Tombstone against the Clantons. Typical of Wyatt's refusal to use unfair methods was his clash with Tom and Frank McLowry, a strict adherence to the law which was to lead sometime later to the famous battle of the OK Corral.
Frank ain't gonna like our moving. Neither is old man Clanton.
Tom, you promised me. I can't stand living here another day.
Oh, I know it's been hard on you, Aethra.
Well, there's more to it than that.
Uh-oh. My brother. Hiya, Frank.
What's going on here? You leaving us, Aethra?
I told you last night. We're moving into Tombstone.
So she talked you into it?
I made up my own mind.
She's been wearing the pants ever since you brought her here from Chicago. If you was my wife, I'd...
Give me a pistol whipping. Well, I'm still moving.
She's no good.
Keep out of this, Frank. She's my wife.
Then stop giving in to her.
You afraid of Mr. Clanton?
I ain't afraid of nobody.
Oh, look, Frank, we can still work with the old man.
Not living in Tombstone, we can't. That's why at Earp's town is bound to be trouble.
Well, I ain't busting up my marriage on Earp's account.
We'll see what the old man has to say about that.
Oh, look, Frank, let's give in to her. She'll get her fill of Tombstone, and in a few months she'll be glad to move back here. I've got to give her a chance to do what she thinks will make her happy.
Go on, Frank. Well, whether I say so or not, Mr. Clanton, they're leaving. She's wearing the pants, and there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Well, you know something, Frank?
Huh?
It might not be such a bad idea, moving in Tombstone.
Yeah?
I still own the OK Corral. Ain't no good to me for hiding and looting anymore. Up's on to that. Say, why don't you and Tom open it up again as a livery stable? There's a house right next door let you have rent free, and you can hire some saddle tramp to do the work.
That's what you want. We'll do it.
That's what I want. My main notion is to stick some spurs into Earp. Imagine we'll have a fort right in the middle of Tombstone.
That's smart, Mr. Clanton.
That wife of Tom, she's smart, too. Why don't you let her run the business? Nothing like work keep a woman out of mischief. Besides, I want you, McLowry's, to... Well, I want you to keep on riding with me.
Don't you worry about that, Mr. Clanton. We'll always be riding with you.
Me and Ringo don't like the McLowrys taking over the OK Corral.
So you've been listening behind doors again. I want no more of it.
Well, they're gonna make you lots of trouble. Earp's got a safety committee.
Trouble with you and Ringo is you're jealous of the McLowrys. You always have been. They're really my top guns. You don't like that.
Now, Mr. Clanton.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. Anything happened to me, you and Ringo was aiming to take over. Well, ain't nothing gonna happen to me.
You got us all wrong.
No, I ain't. Why don't you ride on into Tombstone? Forbid the McLowrys to live there. Go on. Try it.
We ain't figuring on anything like that.
I say you ain't. Tom and Frank could lay you both in Boot Hill. Now go on, clear out of here.
Just doesn't make any sense. McLowry's moving into town to open up the OK Corral.
It does, according to the story the Honorable Mayor Clum has spread all over the front page of his newspaper. Claims this is the start of another Clanton trial to take over Tombstone.
What, with just the McLowrys? We've cleared Clanton out before. What could be his reason this time?
Oh, Doc. Wyatt? Wyatt, I've just told Dick Gerd to round up the vigilantes.
What for?
What for? I don't want the OK Corral turning into a Clanton hangout. I want the McLaurys run out of Tombstone.
We have no legal reason to do that.
The safety committee thinks otherwise.
Well, you're the mayor. You can order that. But?
But what?
Rousting the McLaurys will only make matters worse.
Now, while you're looking for a legal position, Tombstone can be overrun with outlaws.
The minute we ride roughshod over anyone, even Clanton's gunmen, the law will lose public support.
The McLaurys are criminals. I want them run out of Tombstone.
Yeah. All right. You order the posse to roust them, and I turn in my star.
Turn in your star? Now, you listen to me.
No, you listen to me. The McLaurys will fight. Now, do you want a pitched battle and the street women and children killed? Our only real strength is that we stand for law and order. Now, if we stoop to outlaw tactics, we're no better than the Clantons.
All right, Wyatt. All right. I'll tell the safety committee to hold off for a while. But I want the McLaurys watched day and night.
They will be. Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm Wyatt Earp.
I'm Aethra McLaury, Tom's wife.
Nice to know you. Tom and Frank around?
Well, not right now.
I have a few questions. Do you think you could answer?
Well, why don't you come in the office?
Thank you. Well, Mrs. McLaury, you certainly keep this place very neat.
Thank you.
You enjoy living in Tombstone?
So far.
Why'd you leave the ranch?
Is it against the law?
No, but you belong to the Clantons.
Mr. Clanton had nothing to do with our moving here. It was my idea.
Oh?
Well, I was raised in Chicago. I couldn't stand living on the ranch.
Ranch life is very difficult, especially for a woman.
Well, the loneliness was awful. At least here I can walk down Allen Street and see people.
Well, didn't Tom and Frank object?
First, then I won Tom over.
What about Frank?
I'm not married to him.
Let's talk about Mr. Clanton.
Well, he gave us a half interest in the livery stable just for managing it. And rent-free.
I never knew he was that generous. You satisfied to have your husband work for him?
Why shouldn't I be?
Clanton's an evil man. He destroys everything he touches. All right, Mrs. McLaury. That'll be all. You tell Tom and Frank I'll be watching him.
Mr. Earp, wait, please. I want Tom to quit Mr. Clanton. I want him to lead an honest, decent life. That's why I talked him into moving to Tombstone.
You think you can change him?
Mr. Earp, my husband loves me. And I love him. I want to keep on loving him. I want to bear and raise his children. I want to see him respected. I can change him. I know I can.
Well, you've certainly got your work cut out for you. But I wish you luck.
Marshal!
Marshal, there's a dead man at the OK Corral. Found him hanging from the rafters and cut him down. Don't know when he got strung up, unless someone killed him while I was eating supper.
He's been dead longer than that. He's cold as ice. You get some help. Get him over to Dr. Goodfellow. I want an autopsy right away.
Yes, sir.
take the McLaurys?
Yeah.
I'd better go around back.
No, the McLaurys never run.
You're asking for it, Deacon.
Who is it?
Marshal Earp, I want to talk to Tom and Frank.
They're asleep. What's wrong?
There's a dead man in the stable.
Tom and Frank had nothing to do with it.
Maybe not, but I have to hold him till I make sure. Miss A3, you still there?
Yes.
I want you to do me a favor. Before you wake Tom and Frank, I want you to hand me over their guns. If you don't, they'll come out shooting and one of them might get killed. Miss Aethra, please hand over their guns.
Your faith in human nature touches me.
Thank you.
Aethra, Steve. What's going on here?
What is this? A roust?
What'd you give my guns for?
I told you she was no good.
There's a corpse in your stable.
You're lying.
I'm arresting you both on suspicion of murder.
I told you. They had nothing to do with it. They haven't been near the stable all day, and they went to sleep right after supper.
I still have to arrest them.
What for? Where did
I don't stay.
Easy, Doc. The law will have to prove they did it. Now, you'll be safer in jail. When the vigilantes hear about this, they'll be loading for bear. I promise you, they'll all be fair. Now, get upstairs and put the rest of your clothes on. We're going to jail. Come on, move.
Oh, hello, Wyatt.
What about the autopsy?
Death by strangulation. 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
From the condition of the body, I'd say he was strung up out in the desert like a rustler.
Any identification?
None.
You know, there's just one man that I know would hang a rustler instead of shooting him.
Captain Rowland?
It's just a guess. His spread is beyond my jurisdiction, but I'll have to find out.
When Clanton hears you jail the McLaurys, he'll ride in at Tombstone and take it apart. You can't leave now.
Maybe you're right. I'll send Doc out.
You're going to an awful lot of trouble to prove these gunslingers are innocent.
Well, they are innocent until proven guilty. Besides, Frank and Tom had never bothered to hang a man. They just used bullets.
Why don't you send Shotgun out to talk to Captain Rowland?
Because Rowland might talk to you, and because Mr. Gibbs is in Tucson. Now, you find out all you can, hurry back.
Doc Holliday riding off on a wild goose chase to save the McLaurys' necks. Can you imagine that?
Now, the law must be fair.
Well, if Clanton guns you down while I'm gone, I'll engrave those words on your tombstone.
They had no right to talk to me like that. I saved their lives.
Once they're free, they'll forgive you, Miss Aethra.
Wyatt? Wyatt, have you got both the McLaurys?
Yeah, but I don't think they did it.
Didn't do it. Well, the body was found hanging in the barn at the OK Corral.
The autopsy shows that the body's been dead at least 2 days. Now, it's my guess that somebody put him in there to pin the blame on the McLaurys.
And you prove that, Wyatt?
I think I can when Doc gets back. Now, Mrs. McLaury, I'm sorry. This is Mr. Clum, our mayor, Mrs. Tom McLaury.
Ma'am?
She says that Tom and Frank had nothing to do with it.
Well, the courts will have to decide that. Meanwhile, the safety committee is going to be standing by.
That won't be necessary.
Won't be... Wyatt, you're here all alone. What if Clanton tries to bring those hoodlums of his in here to spring those 2 murderers?
They're not murderers.
Well, the vigilantes are going to remain under arms until they're brought to trial.
You heist the Sandy Bob stage right outside the Tombstone. When Herb Safety Committee hightails it after you, you lead them as far out of town as you can, show a little fight, take off. Any questions? Get started. Well, you sure took long enough getting here. Where's Ringo?
At Galeyville. Sleeping off a drunk.
Reckon you heard. Herb jailed McLaury's.
I told you there'd be trouble.
Hush up. Some varmint strung up a man in the OK Corral whilst the McLaurys was asleep. And seeing that grin on your face, I got a suspicion it was you and Ringo.
Oh, no, you're all wrong, boss.
We'll see. You start them boys drifting into Tombstone by 2s and 3s and see they work their way gradual to the jail.
You planning to bust the McLaurys loose?
You're darn tootin' I am. I ain't letting my top gun stay in Earp's jail.
Sandy Bob's stage has been held up just outside of town.
Oh?
Luckily, the vigilantes are all ready. They're waiting for you.
Well, you lead them, Mr. Mayor.
Me lead them? Well, man, that's your job. You're the law here in Tombstone.
That's just why I'm staying in town, to enforce the law.
Well, what about the stage holdup?
I think the Clantons pull that, get the safety committee outside of town.
What makes you think that?
Because most of Clanton's gunmen are in town.
You think they're here to bring the McLaurys?
Yeah.
I'll get the safety committee to surround the jail.
No. Your first idea was better. You let them take off after the Sandy Bob bandits.
Why? That leaves you here all alone.
If that posse stays here, it's going to be the bloodiest street fight that Tombstone's ever seen. Now, you don't want that, do you?
Of course not, Wyatt.
Well, I don't think Clanton wants it either. If I'm alone, I think I can talk to him. He's listened to me before.
But he won't this time.
Well, I'll take that chance. Now, will you get the posse started?
Good luck, Wyatt.
What do you know? The vigilantes rode off without her.
Too bad for him.
got 30 seconds to turn the McLaurys loose. Turn them loose.
The McLaurys stay right where they are.
In a way, Earp, I'm kind of glad you decided that. I've been waiting for this for a long, long time.
Now, that makes two of us. You go ahead and start shooting, Mr. Clanton, if you want to. But if you do, I'm going to get you first. Mr. Clanton, I believe the McLaurys are innocent, but I have to have proof. And I think I'll have it before the day is over.
Hold your fire!
You were right, Wyatt. That corpse was a rustler. Captain Rowland caught red-handed. He tried to shoot his way out, wounded two of Rowland's men, and the captain had him strung up.
How'd the body get over to the OK Corral?
Johnny Ringo asked permission to cut him down and bury him. Claimed he was a friend of his and Broch's.
You bring the McLaurys out here. And holster that gun and keep it holstered.
Ringo and Broch's. I knew it. I knew it! Stooping to a miserable trick like this to get rid of the McLaurys and me, if I give them the chance. Well, they'll never live long enough to see that day. Broch's!
Where's Brochus and Ringo?
Never mind, Frank. I'll take care of them. You go on, pack your belongings, move back to the ranch. And if that wife of yours don't like it, let her come complaining to me.
Come on, Adrian.
No. I don't want to be the wife of one of Clanton's gunslingers.
I've had enough of your telling me what to do. You're coming with me.
No!
Look, Adrian, you're my wife. I want you to come with me.
You heard what the lady said. You all right? What are you gonna do?
Go back to Chicago, where I belong. Thanks, Mr. Earp, for keeping your word.
Suppose I hadn't made it in time.
Then you could have engraved those words in my tombstone.
What words?
The law must be fair, remember?
He cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
হালকা হবো এইখানে গাড়ি থামা।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে কথা বলতে বলতে কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পাই স্বপ্নের লাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Rồi thì xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết mày. Mày. Ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con quả tí giết con chít. Quả giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quả chít chảy đau đấy. Chôn tao. Vài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Mà 229 chưa chết à? Sao rồi? Gặp cái nào mạnh nhất rồi. Sao? Đây đi. Không có gì nhất rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhà xét cơ, đâu có xét. Thảo xét. Tí ăn thằng này à? Cái quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Rồi. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ revert phát nữa. Còn thiếu 6 củ để revert lên 660 à. Anh có revert lên 10 ấy. 400 vòng rồi này. Ông vượt qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 430 lap nhỉ? 119 20, 23, 24, 25, 26 27, 28, 29, 30 kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233 kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tận 3 lap. Ê, thua lại. Phải không? Ê, không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hậu cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì rồi? Xẻng rồi cái này ra định mệnh. Được. Ây à, hồn thế nhờ. Một cái gì đây? Một cái nỏ xét à? Một cái nỏ xét rồi. Hay là một đơn luôn thằng đéo cho thế. Người sẽ thưởng 1 đô. Xét cây đăng phép à? Cái thằng này à? Thằng này sẽ phải lưu xuống đấy đi. Xong. Để xua thầy Galileo bên kia. Xếp bài láo hả? Phải bay nhanh như ngựa ấy. Phải xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy, không phù hợp rồi. Sắp đi rồi, sao thì đứng đây chết nhở? Ê thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Bài đâu gì tá tim khỏe, biết là khỏe. Chia anh mày đi. Mai cả tờ nhà anh nữa 134 ạ. Tôi biết về chân nhiều phết. 135, 36, 160, 36 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. Sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động à? Hàng kia khởi động mới à? Chân lòng. Đúng trường chân ái. Né sự kiện. 100 lap vào. Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục chúng ta. Sẽ cần phải qua kỷ lục đấy. 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto đi vớt được. Đéo thì cũng tiền. Bài chọn ông thầy ơi. Uống nước này. 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. Đi ai?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Tao muối à? What the hell? Chuồn ra. Cút hết. Có lẽ nào em vội quên đi, và có lẽ nào 500 củ ấy. 614 củ à? Thế mình kiếm 100 củ nữa sự là có nổi không? Ôi à, không rồi, anh đã ấn vội rồi. Có lẽ 62 triệu này. 62 triệu rồi. Cũng một lần quay được gần 100 củ ấy. 100 củ không? Mình quay được 400 lap à? Được. 400 lap về được 100 củ. Lớp mình bùa vào. Vương miện định mệnh. Rồi xong, biết đánh bài gì rồi? Đánh bài gì rồi? Biết đánh bài gì rồi? Tôi nhặt bài đó. Có lẽ nào em vội quên đi, và có lẽ nào quên đi, có lẽ nào em trong tâm trí em. Ôi dạ, cho cái này à? Là vậy nào. Xong, đi. Vua tối ưu Aria. Bán này phải đét không đẹp. 598 củ chưa đủ, chưa phải là tất cả. Mấy thằng ấy ra quát lipid ở cái map 2 này sự có đéo gì trốn. Cái pet này yếu như lợn. Anh khinh yes khinh beat ITCS big ai à Torres xì điều sao Torres xì ra Torres rồi xì guy xì good xì ra Torres à chưa ok lần nào cũng phải lắp cái danh nga xoa big IC Basikia. Ủa Xuân bố Hiếu béo đang playing Space War. Cái gì vậy? Ui ôi nháy phát 2 lần. Chuẩn không vậy chóm. Chuẩn đét cho thôi. Chuẩn và đét.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খুঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thầy lại mình thắng, nghe cái trường lực mày thắng, mày 10% nữa. Mày ngã. Mày ô không được, đùa tao xuống không xuống vậy bạn ơi, hiểu được rồi. Nhớ vậy. Không được rồi, mình lại chơi này. 10 đây. Đó. Được tiếp à? 3 củ 59 là xem được bao nhiêu nhá. 3%, 4 và 66 cũng được. Át này. Sẽ át từ này vậy. Ê, chơi xong rồi, đánh trùng bài rồi, thằng này ấn tử thần ạ. Không sao thầy ơi, mình dồn trước là được. Sử thanh hóa bây giờ nói bà xong rồi xoay bài tự động thấy mày không? Chuẩn chỉ đấy, chuẩn chỉ mà xoay bài tự động. Đi go Binh Chi Linh gọi thầy ơi. Nhót không? Nhót đét cho tao. Ngáo vậy vẫn đang mày, anh vẫn đang nhảy. Thắng mà. Let me show you darkness. Sai đều. Phải lái vô à? Sao? Captain Vietnamese. Captain Việt Nam. Máy. Capture. Chuẩn không vậy bạn ơi? Chuẩn. 2 lần này. 5 lần 5 lần 6 lần 6 lần 6 lần chưa được 6 lần 5 lần rồi 5 chuẩn đi ngon. Còn một cái cung xanh nữa đây đi. Bài gọi là gì nhỉ? Có bài yêu đét Long Vương à. Yêu đét xong còn nhiều món đấy. Xuân vợ thầy chờ chạm đất 49 rồi. Xong lần này là quay một vòng rồi mình tại không.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো তারপরে তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
গাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না আমি জানতাম, শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
রঙের একদম বইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায় সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Nó được chọn lại thật là tuyệt vời. Cho con broccoli. Thằng red 2 rồi chấm dấu được mình tôi nêu điên xuân đào sầu cười à 34 rồi sẽ đủ nhỉ phải không 71 gì đặt dê sẽ đảm ra giúp đi xe xong thì lá rồi 24 chấm đủ chấm tỷ phát ở đây 150 17 cơ rồi có anime mới à xong anime mới nét đầu tiên thì về đầu mặt vào ít chiều ấy vậy đến chi được mắc cá sấu đến chi mai để tí cho Netflix à đây 400 tàu cho nó broccoli dạ trộn wow sẽ vô ê set à vận hình nhân tế mạng đây đi để còn quá sẽ dâng lại rồi được mặc để chọn không mình check đi yes broccoli muscle phần mới à em phần mới mà million ray là blue à người có tìm tàu series à? Trốn chạy Pháp 200 không? Bố cái game mới thầy mới sửa xịn và xò ấy không bố toàn tiền thì xăm văng mới ấy. Đánh xong rất đủ tiền rồi nhân chỉ tháng vào tháng này đấy, gần lại thổi phát trên luôn đây vào thổi phát trên luôn mà mình ra coi Annie thằng tài khát lắm thằng tài khát Annie lắm phải khát đấy bro phải khát Annie đấy salad ở đây xin cái một cái nước mát em đã ăn gì à? Người ca 7 5k5 mà từng cái hòm sẽ chỉ số khác nhau trời ơi rác này ngon màu xanh mày yes độc lùi 201 ở 95 làm cho tiền tỏi lấy kia mất tỏi mấy tầm tỏi 6 tỏi 7 rồi đây cái một xịn nhất làm tham minh cho tôi chăm chỉ vào những góc pet này hai 3,5k nếu thì bớt mình mở 32k rưỡi trồn nhất chịu được cái rebirth sao cái này rebirth token chôn rồi là sao hiểu sự bên kia sự tanh ấy mà con Ari thổi sự đau ấy con con Lia thổi phát trên luôn mà phát chết Ari càng đấy khó đấy phát chết Ari rồi khó Kathleen mà Kathleen kia bắn phát ở đâu thôi cảm ơn gia đến yes sir OP nếu được 6,9 giờ chôn lâu nhỉ 52 phút rồi đếm lại số tiếng ấy 1 tiếng kia nữa là 13 tiếng rưỡi từ 3 tiếng rưỡi 8 cộng 13 83 là bao nhiêu còn 8 tiếng cộng 13 tiếng 83 1 cô là 5 16 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi nhé 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi ở đây đi ngày 6 tháng 7 thì sẽ là ngày 7 tháng 7 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi 64 tiếng 45 64 tiếng 45 68 tiếng 69 tiếng đi 69 tiếng này 70 tiếng 70 tiếng 71 tiếng rưỡi 1 tiếng rưỡi tiếng rưỡi này tiếng rưỡi 1 tiếng rưỡi 71 tiếng rưỡi 72 tiếng 72 tiếng 74 tiếng về 76 tiếng rồi 76 tiếng 76 tiếng nào để quay 4 tiếng nữa giờ là 1 tiếng và 3 tiếng nữa đổ đéo vào đây tới chia sao ta mới là chia sao chia sao ta mới là tất cả từ chia sao ta mới là tất cả từ chia sao vừa nó đéo vào đây wow rồi chỉ cần check file wow 85 máu nhiều máu thế nhỉ caro ra và đồng giặc được vẫn chưa được 1M 3B được 2B chứng binh chi linh ấy 2B một binh chi linh vừa rồi Warm hả? Top 1 phải không? Rồi bên ngay bậc thầy spam à? Tên trốn thế bro. Damn. Is that Let you chuẩn đấy. 1B rồi này. Kiếm tầm 2B xong ra kiếm hoặc ra farm tiếp. Yes sir. 2B sẽ sang map theo xong muốn cái kiếm xịn nhất đã. Rồi nice. Ban bia cảm hứng. There's no way. Đấy, thế này đi. Giấu có gì đâu, nhét thẳng lên. Giấu cái gì, nhét lên đi chứ. 1B, 1,2B à? Căng. Đấy, giờ... Mình là... Gì tí một lùi chôn à? New thua 61 máu dám block lùi không sợ bố nổi tao để lại anh 8 tính 8 là gì mà vậy à? Ai hát giáo rồi thằng anh hát giáo rồi. Dẹp trái nhóm việc làm. Anh dẹp trái nhóm việc làm. Và Nguyễn Trần chuyển bẩn. Yes. Rồi cắt tóc quá. Tiền nó khách chứ là vấn đề. Cút, mày nhót đánh caro điên mà. Euro xếp máu điên. Nguy hiểm. M9 nào. 2M cho bố. 2M rồi. Lên hẳn. Trốn nhá. Chết hạ này. Bye broccoli. Yes. Mà phải đủ tiền không? Phải đủ tiền cái này không? Yes. Quả 6 ạ. Tí nhót, tí hết tiền. Rồi thăm lại rồi, thăm. Giáo con nào lấy á. Xin giáo quá thằng này 69 máu. Trơn tao. Đồ tanh nhá broccoli. Rồi lấy cái này đi. Rồi. Đồ. Là farm 30 triệu. 1,2 tỷ thì mắc tiếp theo. 1,2 tỷ 24 là 3,6 tỷ, farm 3,6 tỷ luôn. Sang map kia luôn 3,7 tỷ đây. 3,7 cho nó cao tí. Chuồn đấy. Bao nhiêu à? 58, 54